Welcome to today's class. This is a short course on how to build an expense tracker for your production. I'm teaching you this class using a real production scenario. So as I told you before, the first thing you need to do is to design your Excel so it looks good. You want to put your borders. I've shown you how to click the borders, click the border icon to select the border. Then you rename the header, you have it there, expense tracker, craft budget. You have the dates, you have your description. The date is the dates that the transaction happened. Description is what the transaction is about. Cash in is where you record the money that was given to you, right? Then cash out is where you enter the monies that go out, all the money, all the expenses. The balance is what remains at the end of the transaction. The bank screenshot column is where you click a link of the evidence of payment. I've taught you how to upload your receipts, your bank screenshots to Google Drive, and just copy the link and paste here. So if you don't have that, you may want to go to my YouTube channel and look for that course on how to use the Google Workspace. Now let's start making our entry. So the date is 23rd of March 2026, and the description is Impress. So Impress is the money that you received. So I received 150,000. Sorry, we were seeing 100,000 here, but it was 150,000. I eventually changed it when I saw that it was an error. So it was 150,000. I'm saying this so that when you eventually say the 150,000, you will not be confused, right? So cash in was 150,000. And then, of course, the balance, you have to enter it at the balance. 150,000. So it's more like balance carried forward. Then the first expenses I made was rental of cooler, and that's 15,000 naira. Okay? It's at this point you now start to build our formula. Now, as I said, the balance, which is E, under the column E, is 150,000. Then to build our formula, you have to say column E, where we have the 150,000, is column E. So we're going to say E3, right? E3 is E, column E. Then the row where we have the 150,000 is 3. So we say E3, which is where the 150,000 is, plus C4. Now, what this means is the column C is where we have the cash in, right? And what it means that this is where any money that you receive from your production comes in. So what I'm saying is, so for instance, maybe this 150,000 that was given to me was not enough, and I need to ask for more money, and I'm giving another money. I will enter it under the column C, right? So that is why I am picking C4. I can't pick C3 because picking C3 where the 150,000 is I'm duplicating the money. So C4 means the next space or any subsequent space. So it doesn't necessarily mean you have to enter the money on C4. It just means that C4 is the next available space that has no figure in it. But whichever row or whichever row on this C column that you put your impress in, it counts. Do you understand? Yes. So we do E3, where the 150,000 balance is currently, plus C4, where you can put your impress if you have new cash in, then minus D4. D4, column D, is the cash out column. So that is where all the monies that is going out will be entered. So you do E3 plus C4 minus D4. Then you have your balance. Then you can now put your cursor towards the edge of where it is now, and then you drag the formula down. Now the formula is duplicated. Anything you're entering from here, it continues to enter automatically. So I'm just going to go ahead and populate this so that we can continue. Is that clear? You have to just keep populating and populating. Just keep entering and keep entering and keep entering. Is that clear? So far, this is what we have. I have 150,000 as cash in, and so far I have 183,000. This means I have to go back to my producer to say, money don't finish. So if you notice, the balances started showing the minus sign. At this point, I need to go back to my producer to say, okay, you need to fund me. so that production can continue. You don't have to wait till it starts to read minus actually. But what happened is I have the permission of my producer to actually overspend and apply for a refund. Now, the bank screenshot column is where you enter the link to the expenses you made. Remember, for this account to be transparent, you need to show evidence of expenses. The Google Workspace have made it so simple. They don't have to, and because you're not in the same space, you don't have to make use of paperwork. No need of paper. Just upload it online, copy the link, and post it here. If you haven't watched my video on how to upload your screenshots, your receipts on Google Workspace, you may need to go and watch it. Okay? I'm going to see you when I enter the whole expenses and upload all my receipts. So I'm done with my entries for my expense tracker. Right now this is my petty cash budget and tracking, right? So as you can see, the description, the total amount that came in, how everything went out, the balance, and the payment screenshots. Can you see how neat this is? I renamed the payment screenshots the same as the description, so it's clean. It's so clean. Now look at all the money that came in at the times they all came in, and see 350. This is the total that I spent, and this is what I'm to refund to my producer. Can you see how beautiful this is? Now tell me why somebody will not see this and be happy with you, right? Now I also created another sheet where I broke down the expenses one after the other, because so for instance, you can see that this craft item, this one, right, is 70,710. So I came here and I broke it down for them, that they can know what I bought, what's everything that I bought, all the way down, So at the end of the day, it is balancing. It is what? It is balancing. The 311,351 is balancing with this 31134. You see, now I'm done. I'm done with this. Meanwhile, did you notice the purple icon at the top there? Yes, that's the producer that I sent the link of this sheet to. She's far away in Ghana, and she's able to access this document from wherever she is. That's the efficiency of this process. No hassle, no chaos, just processes. That's it. Thank you all, and have a good day.